Hi everyone, and welcome to our project presentation. We are Group 2 from OCC4, and my name is Tong Bingbing. Today we'll be presenting our research titled, Am I Still Thinking? This project explores how AI tools are changing the way students think, write, and study. Let's begin with the first part. Our research focuses on three key questions. Do students feel that their academic work still reflects their own thinking? Does AI affect students' creativity and their writing style? And finally, are student outputs becoming more similar, or can AI actually inspire new ideas? These questions guide the way we design our survey and analysis. We designed a 14-question survey to explore students' AI usage habits and attitudes. The survey includes three types of questions: categorical, like gender and field of study; numerical, like how many assignments use AI; like the skill, like AI helps me finish faster, or my ideas feel less original. This gives us both behavior data and emotional insight.
I am Ifalina, and for my part, I explore the basic demography and general AI usage among the students who responded to our survey. We use simple R functions such as table function to summarize categorical data. Here are some of the key findings from our result. We found that 75% of the respondents were female and 25% were male. In terms of the faculty, the majority, about 73%, were from the Faculty of Business and Economic, and a smaller number came from other faculty like Science, Education, and Computer Science. For the level of study, all respondents were bachelor's degree students. Additionally, when asked about their use of AI tools for studying, 100% of the students indicated that they have used them, and one interesting pattern that we noticed is that the students are quite homogeneous, which is almost all are from the same faculty and the study level, and every single one has experience using AI.
Hi, I am Muldan. For my part of the project, I focus on analyzing how frequently students use AI in their academic assignment, and more importantly, how much they still rely on their own thinking during the process. To explore this, we have collected numeric survey responses and analyzed them using R programming. We use basic statistical functions like mean and median to summarize the data and identify key trends. Based on the responses, we found that on average, students reported using AI tools in about 5.81 assignments per semester, with the median value at 5 assignments. This indicates that the use of AI in coursework is fairly common among students. We also asked students to rate on a scale from 1 to 5 how much of their assignment content come from their own thinking. The average score was 2.92, while the median score was 3.0. This result suggests that while AI is frequently used, students are still putting in a significant amount of effort to think critically and contribute their own ideas. It's interesting to observe that the average response is almost exactly in the middle of the scale. This likely reflects a balanced and cautious approach. Students appear to be using AI as a supplement while still maintaining a level of originality and academic integrity in their work.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Nafratin Nabila. I will continue the presentation by presenting about the data cleaning. So first is supply data. The data set was important using the READ.CSV, which loads the survey data in Excel into R. Next, the supply data function was used to check the data type of each column. This function goes through each column and show whether it contains text data or number, which is useful for cleaning and analyzing data correctly. From the result, we can see that the type stop, username, and survey question 1 till question 5 are stored as character types. Meanwhile, the others are stored as integer, which means they contain numerical responses. Next, summary data. Summary data used to provide basic descriptive statistics for each column in a dataset. From the slide, the question 1 till question 5 are classified as character, meanwhile the other is numeric. So we also can see the minimum, maximum, mean, median, also quartile value for each of these questions. For instance, question 8 has the highest mean. Meanwhile, the question 9 has the lowest means, which need room for improvement in the area. Overall, this summary provides a quick statistical overview, helping us identifying trends and evaluate which area perform well and might be need some attention for it. Now I will pass to the next presenter.
Hi, my name is Noaisha Safia. So now I'm gonna talk about data cleaning. So first of all, we use the sum data to show the total number of missing value in the entire data set. So when the result is 0, meaning there are no missing value in the data set. So to further confirm, we using the column sum to check each column for missing value. When all the column return 0, confirm that each column is complete with no missing entries. Then, we use complete cases data to show row with missing value. Since the result return 0, it confirms that all the rows in the dataset are complete with no missing responses. Lastly, an outlier detection process will apply using the interquartile range IQR method. We use this method to check values that fall significantly outside the normal range. However, the result of this check was null, meaning no outlier were found in the data. So for outlier removal data, we use the IQR method. The IQR method was used to detect and remove outlier from the H column in the survey dataset. Using the IQR value, lower and upper bound were calculated to define the acceptable range of the data. Any value below the quarter 1 minus 1.5 multiply IQR or above quarter 3 plus 1.5 multiply IQR is considered an outlier. A new dataset named survey no outlier was created where the age value was outside the acceptable range. However, the final summary showed that the resulting dataset is empty, returning the range 0 and null. This indicated that the original H column was already empty. So that's all from our part. Thank you.
This variable measures how much students rely on AI tools when completing assignments. It's by summing the response to questions, using AI to complete the assignments faster. Higher values indicate greater depends on AI. This variable reflects how AI may affect students' active thinking and writing. It includes the sum of response to followed questions. AI makes it harder to write in my own voice. Higher suckers stress more negative effects on credit. Together, these variables help us to understand how AI tools impact students' academic behavior and through process.
Hi, I'm Atira, and next let's look at question 8 through question 5. We started by creating a data frame with 7 survey statements, each answered on a Likert scale. These questions relate to issues like over-reliance on AI, creative struggles, and whether students feel their thoughts are truly original. Then, we created 3 new variables, which is the first one, AI dependence, refer to some of responses about using AI to complete assignments faster and relying on AI even when capable of doing the task independently. Secondly, creativity loss, which shows some of responses related to submitting AI-generated content without fully understanding and struggling to write creatively in one's own voice. Lastly, thought homogenization, which shows the sum of responses reflecting how AI tools may lead to similar answers among classmates, loss of personal voice, and questioning the originality of one's thoughts. So here is the final table showing the 3 new variables. These composite scores can now be analyzed to study trends in AI-related behavior and thinking patterns.
Hi, I'm Tong Bingbing. Let's continue. For data visualization, we focused on 4 variables, question 5, question 7, question 11, and question 13. To make the trends more visible, we grouped question 6, responses by how often students use AI each week. This photo contains a bar plot and a line graph. We can see that we brainstorming is the most common use overall. Those who write essays or proofread with the AI tend to use it more frequently. We use separate rules to break multi-choice answers and calculate the mean question 6 for each purpose. Geo bar and geo line on us to overlay the bar and line on the axis. Chart 2 shows how students' creativity perception changes based on how frequently they use AI. The result is students who use AI more than 6 times a week report the lowest creative confidence, while moderate users show the sharpest drop compared to light users. We used the muted group question 6 summarized for me and the standard error and the general error bar to show the confidence range for each group.
Hi, I'm Sai. For my part, I created two charts to show the relationship between how often students use AI and two things: their own contribution Q7 and whether they feel everyone's answers are too similar Q13. I grouped AI usage Q6 into four levels: 0 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6, and 7 or more times per semester to make it easier to compare. I use RStudio with ggplot2 and dplyr. The main functions I used were cut bracket, group underscore by bracket, summarize bracket, and ggplot bracket to create the charts. From the Q6 versus Q7 chart, I found that the more students use AI, the less they feel they contribute to their answers. In the Q6 versus Q13 chart, I saw that students who use AI more often feel that everyone's answers start to look the same. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Sudais Alafis and I'm gonna present about the reflection part. So have you ever asked yourself, am I still thinking for myself? In the age of AI, where answers arrive in seconds and essay are generated instantly, reflection become more important than ever. Our team's research explore how university students use AI tools like ChatGPT and what that means for their learning. The results were eye-opening. Every student survey had used AI mainly to brainstorm, understand concept, or polish their writing. It helped them work faster, but here where we need to reflect. Almost half admitted they rely on AI even when they could do the task themselves. Many say their ideas started to sound less like their own, more like a generic AI written response. That's not just academic laziness, that's a deeper issue. The slow funding of our personal voice, our originality. So, what does reflection mean in this context? It's mean asking ourselves, is this my idea or just something convenient? It means pausing before copying and pasting. It means using AI not to replace our thinking, but to stretch it, to build on it, and not to erase it. As a student of digital age, reflection isn't just helpful, it's essential because the real danger isn't in using AI. The real danger is forgetting who we are without it.
Hello everyone, I'm Nabil. I'll be doing the final part of this video. So throughout this survey, we explore how students like us navigating learning with the help of artificial intelligence tools, especially platforms like ChatGPT, DeepSeek, or even GitHub Copilot. What we found wasn't just about using this tool, but about how they are quietly changing how we think, how we write, and also how we learn. Yes, AI makes things faster, but with that speeds, it comes a quiet shift. Some students start to wonder, are these ideas are still mine, or am I just echoing this machine? This isn't just about technology issue. It is personal. It is how we grow as a learner and how we keep our voice authentic in the world where AI can answer almost everything. Our goal wasn't to say AI good or bad, but to build awareness. If we rely on it blindly, we risk losing our originality. But if we use it wisely, artificial intelligence can support deeper thinking, not just shortcut. So whether you are a student, a teacher, or someone just observing this shift, one question remains: how do we stay human in a digital age. So that's all from me, and that's all from us. Thank you very much.